Right now, so say you had all those tools in place then, that community, that guidance, that mentorship.
Mhm.
Hypothetically, then, where do you see yourself in 6 months if you had all those tools in place?
But lad, I'd like to be out of my job for definite and earning decent money a week, like yeah.
Class, lad. And I mean, if you get out of your job, what sort of opportunity does that open up for you then, lad?
Oh man, I had a lot more time under my belt, being able to spend time with the family and missus, like I said earlier. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, just being able to fucking travel even more, again, like I said earlier too, just all those things would make it happen for sure.
Hmm. And traveling, like where are we traveling to, lad? Who are we going with?
Oh man, I'd fucking on my bucket list. There's plenty of places like New York there. For sure, with the family and the missus there, I'd definitely love to get to New York. But
Cool, lad.
yeah, just overall, just a lot of fucking countries, man.
Nice. So with the missus then,
Yeah.
right, right. And I mean, let's say you do fly out to New York with the missus. What's the first thing you're gonna do out there?
Oh, probably just fucking all them wee tourist places that you can go, like 9/11, for example, the Statue of
Class.
Liberty, just everything in general, man. Just everything you sort of see in TV is probably the
Hmm.
first thing we're going to look at.
Are you a bit of a history man yourself, are you, with 9/11?
I don't know about that, like, but I'm a wee bit intrigued and interested in all that shit, like, to be honest, especially, like, see, even, like, Frank and all, I'd love to go there, just see, all that shit, man, just
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yeah. Class. I mean, yeah, that's a nice thing that you want to go out there and sort of do those things. I completely get you. But so let's say you do fly out to New York, right? Obviously, you want to go see 9/11, go see the Statue of Liberty. I mean, walk me through your day. You and your missus going out to New York. How does that look like?
Fuck, man, if I was able to just fucking wake up wherever we're staying, not even have a worry of, my money situation, because I know I'm already in a decent position, and
Hmm.
just have a day planned ahead that we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and just enjoy ourselves, that'd be fucking amazing.
Class, class. So, I mean, picture yourself, living out in New York, sort of just being able to plan your day out like the way you want to, going to see 9/11, being able to provide this life for you and your missus. How do you think that'll feel, that being able to sort of do that?
I don't even have words to describe it, to be honest. It would just be the dream, Jacob. Like it would just be fucking amazing, man, because you've only one shot at life, like, and to be able to look back and see that you've got yourself into that position to be able to do this, it'd just be fucking,
Hmm.
yeah, be really good.
And how do you think the missus is gonna feel, having this boyfriend that's fucking flying her out to New York, giving her this life?
I'd say she's probably saying she's landed herself well.
I can see how much that means. You have a big smile across your face there. And tell me then, are we living out in New York full time, or are we, just going out there for a wee trip and then are we flying back home, or what's the story?
Oh no, it'll just be like flying out, man, just a couple of
Hmm.
days city break and stuff, and then planning the next trip to wherever I want, like.
Hmm. So whenever you're not home and whenever you're not traveling, going out and seeing, Anne Frank Memorial, 9/11, whatever, what does life look like whenever you're actually back home then in your dream life?
Oh man, I'd be locked in, in a room here in the house that I have set up like a wee office for myself and just doing what I actually enjoy doing, which is obviously fucking working on a laptop, having more time, not even having to pump out 40 hours a week or maybe even more, just a lot less hours for myself. But again, doing what I actually enjoy doing, which is what I want to do, obviously on the laptop.
Yeah, and because obviously, like in 6 months' time, that's what you want to be doing, working from that laptop. But you touched on earlier, like you sort of want to have like more time with your family and your missus, even whenever you're home. So how does that tie into the life that you want to be living in 6 months then now?
Oh yeah, definitely big. Yeah, that would be amazing. Like I said, just touching on not having to put that 40 hours into something, obviously it would be a lot less and making
Hmm.
even a lot more money. But the time it would give, it's just like the smallest wee things that people don't even think of. It's like being able to fucking run to the shop to lift something or, even time for myself or to be able to just go to the gym or go swimming, at the gym, my local gym there during the day, just just pick a time during the day because I'm free and I have that time back, it'd just be really good.
Yeah, yeah, and so like it's like sort of like the small things for you then, even just being able to have that sort of time, that freedom to just manage your own day, go to the gym, go to the shop, whatever it is that you want to do.
Oh, 100%, 100%, man.
But then in terms of actually spending time with like your missus and your family, in terms of whenever you do have that free time, how does that sort of look?
Yeah, I would obviously be able to do the things I wouldn't have been able to do. Like, I wouldn't be coming home tired like I used to and not
Hmm.
have that momentum to go and do things. So just like the simplest wee things, if she wanted to go on a quick date or something, maybe for a meal that evening or cinema, and then if the family wanted to go out for a meal or anything like that there, just in general go and do things with the family and the missus, like it, yeah.
Yeah, class, class. And how do you think it's going to be like, let's say you take the whole, you come home, or not that you come home, you finish up working on the laptop, and then, you tell your family, here, we're all going for dinner tonight. I'm taking these out for a big steak dinner or so on. I'm going to pay for the whole thing. How do you think that's going to be like, being able to do that for your family?
That would mean the world to me, man. I'd put a massive smile on my face, like just being able to be in that position to do that would be amazing.
Class, class. And it's going to put a smile on your face, but can you imagine the look on, your mum and dad's face whenever you tell them, here, we're going for fucking dinner night, the best steakhouse in the country? How do you think that's going to feel like for them?
I'm sure they'll be proud of me for what I've achieved, like, but yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful one. Because ultimately, do you want to continue being the Nile that is working in this, in this slaughterhouse, coming home covered in fucking blood? Or do you want to be the Nile that's taking his family out to nice dinners, taking his missus away to New York?
oh, definitely, definitely the second now there for sure.
Nice, nice. So now tell me, obviously this sort of life that you're after, it doesn't come free. You're not going to be able to fly out to New York. You're not going to be able to pay for these dinners. You're not going to be able to have that freedom essentially
Hmm.
without actually pulling in the money in the first place. So what do you feel like you would need to be sort of making monthly to be able to achieve that life that you're after?
Monthly, I mean, like, in my current job here, monthly, I'm getting just over 2 grand. And I
Hmm.
mean, to be in that sort of position where I can do them things that, I said, I would say probably like 5 grand a month or something would be pretty sweet.
5 grand. Do you think that's going to be enough then to sort of fund that life?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. And then, obviously that's what you want to be making after 6 months, but then let's say if you scale, the way you've seen all those testimonial videos of all the content creators, that you'd watched after the workshop video, you've seen
Yeah.
them boys put in like 5K months and then scale to 10, 20, 30K. Was that something that you'd want to do too?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yep.
Nice, nice. So now, obviously 5K a month, it's not just gonna be sent into your bank account one day. It's not just gonna land on the desk in front of you, right? Like,
Hmm.
are you aware that it is gonna take a lot of hard work, persistence, dedication?
Of course, man, because I mean, it goes without saying, like, if it was that easy, everyone would be at it, like, that type of
Mhm.
way.
And are you ready to actually put that sort of dedication in starting from today?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So tell me now, all these dreams that you were telling me about, this feeling that you've been chasing of having that happiness, having that freedom, providing that life not only for yourself, but for your missus, for your family. When have you actually wanted to make those dreams become a reality? How long ago have you been thinking about making these dreams a reality?
Don't really know, to be honest, Jacob. Like, I know ever since I started working, I knew it just sort of wasn't for me. But
Hmm.
in terms of like having those dreams of being able to do that, it would probably be ever since I started seeing the content and seeing where you can actually get whenever you do something like this. And that's when
Hmm.
the dream started to come into my head that if I do this and do that, that fuck, make this become reality, So
Yeah,
it's probably like 7, 8 months ago, maybe.
right. Okay. Okay. So, like, that's a pretty long time. Obviously, we touched on that earlier. That's nearly a year, right?
Hmm.
7, 8 months. What's that around 250 days, let's say? That's
Yeah, give it.
250 days that you've, you know, woke up, got up out of your bed every day and went to your job with these dreams being in your head. but not actually in your life right now. What do you feel like that's already cost you then?
Or fucking me turning up to work and draining my body and being miserable. Like nothing has fucking changed to get that reality, that I've always dreamt
Mm.
of.
So you said that it's, you know, caused you to feel miserable. So would you say it's cost you emotionally, first of all?
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, obviously you told me that your dream is to have time back with your family, with your missus, have that freedom. Would it be safe to say that it's cost you some precious time too?
Yeah.
Because Tamina, what's one thing we can never get back?
Time. That's one thing for sure. Time.
Yeah, time, man. Because over that last year or over those last 7 or 8 months, imagine how many trips you could have went on with your missus. Imagine how many dinners you could have took your family out to. Well, that's precious memories that you could have made. How does that sort of sit with you?
No, I know. That's why I want to start now. Like, there's no perfect time to start, and like sort of even come to that realization just with being on the call with you now. Whenever you're
Yeah,
touching on that, like that's why I need to start now. I need to fucking take action now, man.
for sure. Because ultimately, it's cost you not only emotion, but it's also cost you precious time that you can never get back. Another way to look at it, you've told me that you wanted to make 5K months, replace your income, work remotely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say you started 7 or 8 months ago and actually, started pulling in those 5K months. That's between 35K to 40K that you could have made up until this point that you could have used to take your family out to live that life out in New York or, or even go to the Anne Frank Memorial in the Netherlands, as you said. Like, that's good money that you could have used towards that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you continue to actually allow that self-doubt, that fear that you've had, hold you back, then what's it going to cost you going forward? Not only in terms of money, but also in terms of emotion and in terms of time.
Yeah, I'm not going to get anywhere. Again, like I said, that's why I'm on. That's why I know I need to take that leap and start the change now.
Yeah. And in terms of what you said there, not getting you anywhere, what do you mean by it's not going to get you anywhere?
I mean, just what I mean is like it's not going to get me to where I actually want to be in terms of being able to fucking just rock up to my family and say, "Here, we're going out for dinner." By the way, it's on me. Be able to take my missus on trips and just to be able to live life how I think it should be lived. In my eyes anyway.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because ultimately, is it safe to say then that not taking action, continuing to let that fear hold you back, is that just going to cost you more of what it's already cost you up until this point?
Yeah, definitely will.
Mm. Mm. Okay, man. So I'm kind of noticing like a sort of drop in your voice. Like, is all this sort of starting to hit?
Oh yeah.
And why is that?
Because I just know that like I fucking need this change, Jacob, to be honest. Like you sort of laying it out for me to be able to see that, 7, 8 months ago, whenever I had those dreams of being able to do this and do that, and now thinking back, like if I had a started then, where would I actually be now?
Hmm. Hmm.
Seeing because I haven't took that action back then, I'm just
Yeah,
nowhere further forward.
yeah. Because ultimately, that fear that you've had, that you told me that you had, has cost you all of this time, all of this money, all of this emotion, belief up until this point. And going forward, if we let that fear hold you back, it's only going to cost you even more than it already has in terms of those things. So, I mean, going forward from today, then now, like, what do you think needs to happen today so that we can avoid this costing you any more in the future?
I need to get started for sure, and I need to finally take that leap and start
Mhm.
this journey for myself to get to where I want to be.
Yeah. And in order to actually get started, overcome that fear, and essentially reach the goal that you've always wanted to reach, right? Do you feel
Hmm.
like you're going to be able to achieve that without number one, actually putting in the work, and without number two, the accountability, the structure, the knowledge, the coaching, the community that you told me that you needed earlier.
If I didn't have it behind me, I don't think I'd get anywhere, Jacob.
Why do you feel like that?
Because having that accountability for a start, like it gets people to, you may not even realize, but whenever you tell somebody or whenever you're surrounded with a community of like-minded people, and people are maybe going to reach out to you and see where you're at in your journey or
Hmm.
see how you're getting on, and that itself sort of gives that wee bit of motivation to fucking keep going. But for me personally, if I had people there, I wouldn't really want to start something and then fucking not continue on, because whenever you get that person or people reaching out to you, seeing how you're getting on and realize, fuck, I haven't actually done anything, like it's sort of like an
Hmm.
embarrassment for me. Like I feel so accountability is a massive thing for me.
Yeah.